back, YouTube, with another interview. I'm here with Teddy Ayden Jr. He's a junior actually at Western Carolina University. He does sprints. How you doing today, sir?
I'm pretty good. I appreciate you for having me.
No problem, no problem. First question we're gonna get into, we talked a little bit off camera, is how did a Florida kid, because he's from Western Florida, how did a Florida kid go from there all the way to Western Carolina?
So I originally came from a D2 school in Iowa. So like most people like, why you go to Iowa? Like what's over there? There's nothing over there, honestly, But I graduated during the COVID year, so it was like kind of hard to really get into schools and stuff like that. And like my other school that I originally wanted to go to, like it just didn't happen, honestly. So I ended up rushing into school during the COVID year, and I ended at Upper Iowa University for like a year or two.
How impactful was the COVID year? Because I know a lot of athletes, some of them just opted out not to run. So how tough was it for you to run?
It was hard because like I finally decided to take my track serious like my senior year. So I really like doing everything, working overtime. I started running fast and it was like our last meet. Our coach was like, yeah, this is the last meet. And I was like, damn.
Okay.
So it was hard.
Did you know anybody going into your decision going to Western Carolina, or was it solely just on faith?
Uh I say faith in like my parents' decision, honestly, because like I had about like 3 or 4 offers, and my parents really like, oh, you should go there. You know what I'm saying? It's a private school. Like education good. 'Cause that comes first. So that's what they were like really concerned about, education.
Okay, okay. How far do your parents go to see you run?
So when I was in Iowa, they actually didn't get to come to any of my meets. They had to like watch it live. So.
Okay, okay, okay. Now that you're settled into Western Carolina, has there been any difficult with the track team, with the program?
Honestly, it's been a little difficulty because like the coach who recruited me, he's no longer there. So like it's like a bit of an adjustment, but like, I feel like there's nothing I can't handle. You know what I'm saying? Like I came there for a reason to run fast times, and I don't see anything stopping me so far.
Okay. Speaking of fast times, can you speak about a little bit of your current times? I think I seen you ran like a 6.5, 6.4 in the 100. I think it's a 100 meter, 50 meter, and 55 meters indoor.
Yeah, so my indoor time I personally don't think it's good. In a 60, I
Mhm.
ran 6.96. In the 55, recently I just ran a 6.46, 35, 36 in the 300. I run 10.5,
Okay.
10.5 1 in the 100, and 21.39 in the 200.
Okay. What's the goal when you get to the end of your collegiate career at, like, assuming it's Western Carolina? What's the goal for you? Do you want to
Uh, I
professional?
want to go. You said what?
Do you want to run professional, or do you just want to call it a career, or do you just want to do semi-pro? What do you want?
I want to go pro. I feel like that's the goal. Like I feel like I have the abilities to like to do it. It's just gonna come down to like me like being consistent, putting in the work, and like doing the extra things.
Okay, okay. Has any of the coaches became one of your favorites so far at this college?
I'm still getting to know them honestly though. Like we haven't really sat down like one on one and like really like got to know each other. But like, it's a process. We'll get there eventually.
Is there any leadership? Anybody took you on the leadership at this university yet?
If I'm being honest, nah, not really. Honestly, like it's like a new group. Like we got like a few returners, but like it's still like a new team. So like there's a different coaching staff and stuff like that. So like everybody's still trying to figure everything out.
Okay, but are you a natural born leader? Could you lead somebody, even though this is a new school for you?
I feel like I could honestly. Me like a lot of people know, but like I still get nervous and like shy and stuff like that too. So.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. What is your mindset going into your first indoor meet?
So we already had our first indoor meet. I want to say December 3rd, I believe, indoor. It was at App State. I ran the 55 and the 300, but my mindset going into there was like to dominate. Honestly, I was a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? But You know, if you ain't nervous, that means you don't care, honestly.
Oh, see, this is why I like interviewing athletes because I interview one athlete, interview another athlete, and sometimes other athletes cross paths. Like you said that you was running at App State. I have a guy I interviewed before. He's from my city. His name is Kenneth Crawford Jr. He runs for App State. But it's nice when I see athletes I interview, they just cross paths somehow, some way. So that's really nice.
I seen him there.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I interviewed him. He's from my city. I interviewed him and his girlfriend. His girlfriend runs track at Stanford University. But it's nice to see everybody. Well, people I interview, they cross paths some way. So that's
What is
actually
that?
cool. That's cool. That's dope. Do you have any expectations going into your next indoor meet? Anything you could work on? Anything you could tweak?
Yeah, a lot of things, honestly. Like I feel like I kind of dropped the ball, I didn't perform bad, but like I just didn't perform how I thought I would perform, honestly. So it's like going into like the next meet, like I just want to be dominant, like all around, like just like adjusting to like the little things, and really just like locking in, and like running my own race.
Okay, okay, okay. Do you think you would do any relay races, or you just strictly solo racing?
Oh yeah, most definitely. My coach he emphasized us like getting on the 4x4. He
Okay.
feels like running the 4x4, which is true. It does drop your 100, 200 meter time.
Hmm.
Most athletes don't like to do it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I hate it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I hate it. But
Well, it depends on what leg. What leg do you personally like run on a 404?
so for me, like because I'm a short sprint, they're gonna have me at like second or third.
Okay, okay, that's not too bad. That's not too much pressure. You know.
Nah, it's not. You feel me? As long as like we get a good lead, whatever. What I'm saying, I'm gonna do my thing regardless.
Okay, okay. What about the? Oh yeah, I don't think y'all have short relay races in collegiate. I think you do. Would you run the 4x2 or is it 4x1?
Never ran that like in my life ever.
Really? That's me
No.
interesting.
So if I do get a chance, that'd be dope.
Okay, okay, okay. How do you think the workload is going through the track meet? Because I know if you're running a 4x4, you're running the short sprints. Because I think short sprints is first, and then you might have a little rest. Do you run the 200 too?
Yeah, I'm at 22.
Oh, so then you're running back to back, I guess. Yeah. You,
So um, at my previous school, I was the guy on the team, I'd say. So I ain't really had to run a 4x4. So it's like now coming here,
mhm.
coach like you gonna run whatever I tell you to run. You get me?
Oh wow, it's a different type of coach. It's like a Deion Sanders type of coach. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like wherever coach say, what I'm saying, you got to do it. You feel me?
Well, I can kind of respect that because I ain't gonna say he took a chance on you, but he's like, all right, I brought him in to like help this program, and if we need help in the 4x4, then we need his abilities. So
So that's my mindset. So it's like even though I don't want to do it, like
yeah.
I want the work, I need the work, so I got to do it to get better. Honestly.
I mean, it's a good feeling, but then it's a bad feeling because I know at the end everybody's dead after the 4x4. I actually am trying to come to some of these track meets again, see some of these athletes I interview, watch them run, see some stuff like that. But that's good, man. That's good. Well, this is the end of the interview, so at the end, I give athletes a little time to speak about anything that means something wholesome to them. It could be anything. So the spotlight yours. You can talk about anything you want to talk about, any message or anything.
All right, so like a message, like I would say, like I tell this like to all the guys in practice, what I'm saying? 'Cause, like we talk a lot of trash in practice, and like my favorite saying is, "I just want it more."
Okay, you
So
just wanted more.
I just want it more, what I'm saying? So like what that means is like I'm willing to do whatever I got to do, what I'm saying, to make sure like I'm improving, running fast times, and winning, because like everybody loves a winner, honestly. So I feel like by me just wanting it more, like me like putting in the extra work, doing what I need to do, and like that's like eating right, sleeping right, like it's gonna get me to where I need to be. So like I tell like every athlete like just want it more, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta want it more than the next person. Cause I feel like when I say that, my teammates they see I want it more. So it's like they come in practice, oh, I already know what he about to do. So like I gotta get on the same page as him, you know what I'm saying? I gotta match my energy.
Hmm. I respect that. That's a good message. A lot of athletes, I ain't gonna say a lot of athletes, you need to develop that mindset. You either have it or you don't, but that's a good mindset to have as a track athlete because, yeah, sometimes it could be a team effort, but sometimes it's just you and the gun and the line and the next person across from you. So I get that mindset. Well,
Yeah, you gotta be a dog, honestly. Like
yeah,
we got a few dogs on the team, so like practice it be interesting.
I might have to come check y'all out one day. I'm gonna come down there and check y'all out, see what y'all about. hopefully get some more little content. See what y'all got. These other dogs, but
Most definitely.
I want to appreciate Teddy Ayden Jr. for coming on my YouTube channel, talking a little bit with me for an interview. If you want to keep up with him, tap into the Western Carolina track team. They still going strong, and I'll see y'all in another video.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
No problem.